What is going on? This is AlToneRC and welcome to another absolutely fantastic day and another fantastic video. So, by the thumbnail, you probably already know this. I did get an opportunity to get out on a somewhat windy morning and fly my AeroScout for the first time this year. It's been quite a while. I put a few batteries through it. So in this video, I'm just going to share some of that flight footage for today and just give you a couple of things or let you know of a couple of things that's going on in the background. And the reason why I'm actually sharing this kind of stuff with you is just so that one, you can know what to expect. Two, if there's a way you would like to support, or if you would like to support, maybe to be a little bit of motivation, to make sure you use those links down in the description, or in any other way, or become a channel member, or if I happen to in any way, shape, or form help you in one of the videos, you can give a super thanks or whatever it is. Whatever it is, I absolutely appreciate it. If you give me a thumbs up, or if you are a subscriber, I really appreciate it. So, a couple of things that I have going on as you enjoy just watching some of the flights. And like I said, it was a windy day, so I thought it was very interesting watching the aircraft kind of crab in, and I got an opportunity to do a couple of touch and goes in the process as well. But there's so many things that's going on right now. It's amazing and ridiculous. One, of course, is that I'm actually in the process. So I absolutely love RC. Always have loved RC, but as a child or when I was younger, getting into RC, especially when it comes to aviation, it was a rich kid's hobby. It wasn't something that I had the opportunity or ability to do. I absolutely loved aircraft. I loved being around them. I loved learning about them. I was actually on paper designing my own jet engine and trying to, I spent quite a bit of time as a youth without the option of video games, attempting to draw out on paper different diagrams and do a lot of engineering, even to the point where in my teens I was actually even thinking about mixing metals and whatnot in order to be able to come up with a light yet strong metal that could be used in different applications. So a lot of this stuff I was thinking about back then. And the unfortunate thing is my family, we didn't have the opportunity for me to get involved in RC and whatnot. So with that, and with the idea, back in 2020, I quit my day job as an IT manager for quite a few years and started working on a drone business, and ended up doing more social media marketing than anything else. But in that whole process, I began to see just how low the barrier to entry had become for RC. And so I spent a lot of time now trying to figure out, for that younger version of myself, for somebody else that does not have or is not aware. And there's many kids out there, because many of their noses or faces are stuck into a cell phone or stuck into video games, that don't even realize that there's something so much better and so much greater about picking up a controller and flying a physical object through the air successfully, taking off and landing it. There's so much into that. Flying FPV, going through obstacles with an RC car. There's so much that's so real about it, and it's not something that you can hack. You can't just get a cheat code that's going to allow you to be able to accomplish something. No, you have to battle the physics and the science yourself and be able to make some of these things happen. And I think that's phenomenal, and I want to contribute to kids as well as adults who may not have had the opportunity to be involved in some of these things when they're younger. I want to contribute to their ability to be able to do that now. So what has happened? So recently, the AMA club that I'm currently a part of has actually agreed to sponsor, along with my business sponsoring this. We're sponsoring building or developing or trying to grow a RC club for beginners, specific to beginners. A cost-effective, easy means of understanding the regulations and whatnot around anything in the air, flying in the air here in the U.S., as well as being able to share some of those experiences, and that how easy it is to grab a piece of foam board from the dollar store, and build an RC plane, which I thought was phenomenal, which I actually got an opportunity to try out, because I've built now my FT Tutor. I have the Flurkin from Flight Test, and I have another Flurkin that I haven't built yet, and I actually have an FT Explorer, as well as a few gliders that I built, and even one I converted to a glider I converted to an RC plane, 2-channel RC plane. Doing that kind of stuff. I've even built my own plane. If you've been on the channel long enough, you know that. I built my own plane that has about a close to a 5-foot wingspan. It's hanging right here in my office. I built these things and took them out and flew them. And again, that flight is here on the channel. I need to take this guy. I'm going to rebuild a fuselage, and I'm going to take it back out, put some landing gear on it, take it back out to the field and fly it again. But I want to be able to help expose kids and adults who either didn't have the opportunity or don't even know that that opportunity is available for them, to learn these things. Because had I done this as a youth, it would have changed the trajectory for my career path. It would have. I would have become an engineer. Now, I may have still gone in the military, but I would have become an engineer, and I know that. Younger, I would have gone to school for engineering, and maybe I would have been a part of developing some actual full-scale planes. Maybe I'd have been a part of, or if not full-scale, maybe I'd have been a part of helping design and develop some of these RC aircraft that I get to now enjoy. And you get to hopefully enjoy watching me fly, and even learning something about. Maybe I would have got into the programming side of developing, because I do know how to read schematics. I do know what different electronic components are, all because I was studying this stuff as a kid, reading books and encyclopedias when I could not play video games. That's what I did. And so I had the opportunity to do all of that. And I would love, I'm telling you, that's what it's about for me, is sharing that experience with others. And so I'm really thankful to have an awesome AMA club that is basically supporting I'm on the board now with this club, and they're also supporting me starting another club that will, and the biggest part of it is I'm trying to do so in a way that is going to be affordable, and come up with thoughts, ideas, and programs that's going to really be able to nurture anyone who is getting to know, just now getting started, and getting to know and understand what it is to be into RC. And I'm hoping that I'll build a group of, or in doing so, we'll have a group of adults that will also join the club, that will then help this club to grow, because I don't want the club to stop with me. I don't want to be the single point of keeping this thing going. I want it to be able to run without me being a part, because I want to start it, but I want it to be able to thrive and survive without my input. And so that's the way I'm going into it. And that way, hopefully, one day I can turn the reins over to the new board of the club, and then they can then take it and continue to grow and build on it. And again, I have some other thoughts around that. I do, of things that there's more to it than what I'm actually just sharing here in this video. So at any rate, I hope that you've enjoyed watching me fly. If there's still flight footage, which I'm sure there is at least a little bit, I'll just let that continue to play out. I thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today, and just, again, enjoying the flight and just allowing me to share a little bit of what's going on here. There's a lot more going on, and I've got a whole bunch of projects that I want to get to, and I'm trying to figure all of it out. along with a whole lot of, as a close friend of mine says, feeding the frog. There's a lot of administrative stuff that I don't care that much for that also has to be accomplished to keep the rest of it going. So thank you again for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I hope to see you more in future videos. Drop your thoughts and comments down in the description and in the comment section. And again, I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.